I drive a 2008 Chevy Aveo, which a couple weeks ago started having a problem with the left headlight where it would flicker on and off, which I thought was kind of weird. And then today I got this letter from General Motors saying that there's a problem in my left steering column that can cause a fire in the headlight. So what you're telling me, GM, is that I could just be hopping along, ghost riding the whip, and at any moment my car could burst into flames? What's outrageous about this letter is that it goes on to say that they don't currently have the part to fix my car. Furthermore, the letter offers no suggestions for what I should do in the meantime. It's like, we're sending you a recall notice, but we're not actually going to offer to fix it. Clearly, they're just trying to cover themselves from a lawsuit so that if I get into an injury, they can be like, well, we did send you that letter. In fact, they even sneakily tried to backdate it. I got this letter on August 5th, but notice that it's generally dated with July. Presumably so that if I was already injured like 3 weeks ago in a car wreck caused by this melting inferno of danger, they could be like, well, we did send you that letter in July. As you may know, GM has been the subject of a congressional investigation this year after it was discovered that some of its engineers were aware that its cars included a defective switch starting back as far as 2002, but these engineers did nothing to solve the problem. Drivers were dying, and yet they still did nothing about it, presumably because it was cheaper to cover up the problem than to have a recall. But as I said, this has become something of a public scandal, and now GM itself admits that 13 people have died as a result of these switches. But the true number might be much larger. In fact, just this week a lawsuit was filed on behalf of 658 people who were either injured or killed as a result of these cars. So come on, GM, if you're gonna send me a letter saying that my car could burst into flames at any moment, and unfortunately not cool flames like this one, but you don't have the parts to fix my car, then why not give me a loaner car until you do have the parts? What am I supposed to do? Not drive my car, not use my headlights, drive at night with my headlights off like I'm some kind of spy tracking someone in a movie? I mean, GM at least offered to take out the defective part from my headlight. I mean, I'd much rather have one headlight than have two headlights, one of which is lit up by fire. What's really most disturbing here is that GM is clearly not learning its lessons about safety.